Alright, welcome back to the Supercoach Nuff channel. In this video we're going to review NFL Week 15 Fantasy, and with a particular focus as always on our Sportsdeck Dream Team. So in terms of Sportsdeck, 452 this week, which was a bit below average it would seem. Just outside the top 1,000 for the week, but fortunately didn't affect the overall rank too much, just dropping 5 spots. So if you have a look at the team and how they went, so Jalen Hurts is captain. Didn't really get to use the loophole this week, but we'll talk about that in a minute. 47, so 2 rushing touchdowns basically saved us because his passing game wasn't fantastic. I didn't watch the game today. Recording this on Tuesday afternoon, I should mention. But yeah, it looks like the running game definitely pulled him out of the mire. Mahomes with 35 is good. Levis with 30 is solid. You know, he's made us, 7 mil. We'll absolutely take that. McCaffrey was the star of the show, is 78. I didn't look at his stat line. Can we get it on here? Anyway, way to find out, I suppose. Fantasy stats. So, what's it? Passing yards, receiving yards, rushing yards, sorry. So passing yards is quarterback, so rushing, receiving. So we're looking at those sort of categories. So 23 points for receiving yards, 14 for rushing. I'm guessing that's 3 touchdowns. So what's that? 2 rushing? No, receiving. That can't even say it. So 2 receiving and a rushing touchdown. That's brilliant. We love to see it. So that'll probably get you a few points. Kyron Williams with 43 he's been great, but after that sort of fell off the cliff a bit. Saquon and Eckler both disappointing. Particularly Eckler, I think we've lost quite a bit of cash on that trade in, but that's how it goes sometimes. Taylor didn't play, and Ford with a 10 probably didn't help too much anyway. And then our wide receivers, so Tyreek Hill was our VC and didn't play. So I sort of wasn't following the news too close this last week. It's been a busy week. It's going to be another busy week coming up with all the Christmas activities and whatnot. Pretty exciting that there's lots of football on Christmas morning. Don't know if the family will let me get away with watching it, but you know, I probably will be up early with my niece being there and all, but you know, let's try and sneak something in. But yeah, going back to the original story, I'm not really following it too close. So I missed that Hill and Allen weren't playing. Missed that Olave wasn't playing in both my redraft leagues, which was a bit flat. I think I still got the Chockies in the one that I'm still alive in. So that's all we care about. And live to fight another day. CeeDee Lamb with the 29. Debo at 39 is awesome, considering, we had zeros on the field. AJ Brown with 16 and Diggs with 13 was okay. We could have had Devonta Smith in for Allen and got another 15, or even the 2 points from Flowers as an emergency would have been something. I think we would have got the 2 as the emergency, but not 15. I think you only get 1. But we'll have a look at the league matchups and that'll tell me more. I guess, we said McCaffrey was great. Laporta, he's been the man for us this year. I got him in my main redraft league. Didn't really help because the rest of the picks were trash. But, he has been the pick of the year as far as I'm concerned. 3 touchdowns on the weekend, which got him 52 points. And, I guess he's now more expensive than Travis Kelce. So, and averages are on par, so go figure. Unfortunately, didn't make the right picks with the kicker or the defense. So Chicago's defense has been, I guess we talked about big trades, having the Bears at 3 mil, I think, is the worst defensive option, averaging 13 and now priced above the Cowboys defense. So if you don't have the Cowboys defense, there's the option of trading from the Bears and making money, Who would have thought? So that's how the team sort of went. We'll have a look at the league and just a quick rundown of the matches. So didn't actually have a game this week, which was must be first week of the playoffs. So it looks like that's the case. Yeah. So why doesn't Son of Brady get a run at six? That's weird. I don't know. I'll have to look into that somewhere in the league section, I think. But dropping dimes, getting up in a close one with Austin Hecklers. So I can see Reese is online now and comments on a lot of the videos. So unlucky champion. It's been a good season. Had McCaffrey as captain as well, so that's got a sting. How did dropping dimes get it done? I guess Raheem Mostert's a nice get. Cooper Cup was good, fantastic. Yeah, so and I guess just the little things like having AJ Brown over Flowers, having ETN over Bijan Robinson. Looks like to be the difference here. Cup over say Mike Evans, Mostert over Eckler. Wish I'd had that option. You know, yeah. So very close. And then Timmy's caddy blowing everyone away in the league with 554. So Captain McCaffrey, Smart, Hunter Henry, that's pretty decent, 32 points. Lamar Jackson, solid, I guess, not Jalen Hurts level, but doing the business. Had Tour on the bench, that's interesting. Who's the third quarterback? Played Levis over Tour. That's a bold move and actually pay off 5 extra points. There you go. It could be a little dark horse for the title. Let's see. Yeah, so Son of Brady, I can't work out why they didn't get a Guernsey if they're sixth overall, but 517. So playing Joe Flacco, 39 points. Nice. Oh, yeah, so I did get both auto emergencies. That's what I actually had to check. So that works out well. Cool. Good to know. JSN got a touchdown I saw today. Josh Allen was solid, but I think Holmes outscored him, so still loving that trade. San Fran, so it must have just come down to McCaffrey captain, Joe Flacco, and not really having too many duds by the look of it. Had Tyreek Hill in as well, can't blame you. Wacko Jacko 500 plus as well, which is nice. So the Dolphins defense 48. Monra St. Brown, nice. James Cook, yeah. So I saw he had a big game, so 69 points. Yeah, he'd be a nice one to have this week. And yeah, I guess on that, pretty standard. Fantastic. Cool. So I'll just have a look at the league just to work out how that playoff situation works. So it says Timmy's caddy was sixth. Can we get to the head to head? Here we go. It must just be a little glitch or something. So Son of Brady did finish seventh. So based off total points. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what those ranks are based on. So it looks like I'm playing Timmy's caddy this week. A bit scared after his massive score. And Wacko Jacko is dropping dimes, going head to head. So should be some good matches this week. But as I said, I will go back and have a quick look through the matches, starting with Thursday night and Vegas with 63 points. So Aiden O'Connell, what's he worth now? 9 mil. So I think we still had the right pick with Levis, but they had talked him up pre-season as, you know, could be the number one by the end of the season, and I guess breakout game potentially. I think he threw 4 touchdown passes. Yeah, so 8. I'm guessing is one, so 4 plus the yards. It's a pretty nice return from the kid. The Vegas defense was great with 50 points as well. Devontae Adams, so he'd be super cheap. Well, not super cheap, but nice value pick. And if you think that connection's going to continue could be a really handy pod. He's only in 360 teams, which I know is still a decent amount, but in percent. But I think he's not the most popular option, that's for sure. Josh Palmer, so I think he was sitting on my redraft bench. So that's a bit flat that he went well this week. Looks like Herbert's out, so stick. If you're looking for a cheap, or yeah, stick. I thought it said slick for a second. So I mean, if you are looking for a cheap option at quarterback, I'm not sure what the story is with Herbert, but he'd be the cheapie of the week, I suppose. Bengals Vikings. So Jordan Addison with 52. Um, Chandler with a 46. So that's a nice return from the running back. Mullins, so the replacement for Dobbs, scoring well too. What's his? So here's another one. So that'll be interesting to work out who'd be that cheapie. Maybe Mullins, just because I think it's not like Dobbs is the number one necessarily. So he could play the last three. For the Bengals, T. Higgins scoring well. Browning's been good if you had him. Yeah, he's gone up 10 million, so yeah, it would have been a nice pickup. Um, Jefferson with a 23, so his price is going to be getting pretty juicy. 13.4. Yeah, nice. Could be something for those last 3 weeks. Although they played Detroit twice, so don't know how Detroit's defense is, but could be worth having a look. Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, so Minshew solid, Colts defense solid. Matt Gay doing the business with the foot. Nothing too spectacular there. Jared Goff is 62, so obviously, if Laporta's getting 3 touchdowns, St. Brown's on 41. Goff's obviously got a fair bit to do with that. 42 points in total for Detroit, so Gibbs would have got a couple of touchdowns probably. Russell Wilson doing okay, but spreading the love, I guess, across the field. For theirs, I can't imagine there'll be much here. 9-7. Chuba Hubbard top scorer with 22. That's probably enough for that. Cleveland and Chicago, so the defense for Chicago top scoring. Joku, so and Flacco, so there could be something in that, even for like redraft leagues. If you're looking for an edge in your playoffs, there's a good chance Njoku's on the waiver wire, and Flacco as well. So a couple of pickup options there. Cooper's solid. I thought it was DeAndre Hopkins, but there you go. The kicker's name is D Hopkins as well. What do you know? Tampa Bay and Green Bay, the Battle of the Bays. Baker Mayfield doing the job. Godwin must have been the beneficiary of that. Rashad White's been really good. So yeah, at now 15 and a half. So, if we'd held him from the start of the season, we'd be laughing. But got off early and stayed away. Love and Reed, that seems to be a decent combo for Green Bay. But don't know, we don't need to say too much more about that. Miami shutting out the Jets, so I guess that explains the Miami defense going well. Jalen Waddle must have been on the end of some work. I guess, particularly with Tyreek out, he would have become wide receiver one. So that's nice if you had him. Mostert solid, but I guess not much, really nothing to talk about on the Jets side. Garrett Wilson top scoring with 8 probably says it all. Zach Wilson with a -2 is pretty disgusting. Uh, the Chiefs getting a win over New England. Hunter Henry we've talked about. Rashi Rice, 39. So he's probably been the cheapie from Kansas City. I was high on this guy Moore camp. Didn't adjust in time, so I missed the boat on Rashi. But he's been awesome this season. Edwards-Helaire, getting the sort of nose ahead of McKinnon in terms of the running back, but that'll flip flop, I think. Pacheco is the man when he's fit, so I wouldn't worry about either of those. But yeah, other than Hunter Henry, not much to talk about on the Pats side. New England, or New Orleans rather, beating the Giants. Derek Carr getting a good return of 41. Kamara 26. So I'm guessing maybe Kamara with a touchdown pass and Johnson the tight end. Looks like it. Maybe could be an interception from the Saints to get the 28. Giants not too much. DeVito's been okay, but 8.2 mil increase, but he'll probably be just about peaking, I would have thought. Barclay a bit flat, we've talked about. Excuse me, Barkley. Houston getting up over Tennessee, and that was without Stroud. So Keenum was the quarterback. Singletary doing the business on the ground by the looks of it. Noah Brown getting some receipts. Yeah, Levis and the Titans getting the points there. So I'm guessing maybe Levis rushed a touchdown. That's pure guess. Yeah, rushing touchdown. Nice. Good stuff. Has the legs. We like to see that. So high scoring game, San Fran and Arizona. So obviously McCaffrey we've touched on. Purdy with a 51 is nice. Debo we've talked about. It looks like that was the main contributors. On the other side, James Conner, solid. Nice pot option. McBride's been good, so you could have got on him and made 5.5. Kyler Murray's been solid without being spectacular. Rams, Washington, so Kyron Williams, Cooper Cup. So the usual suspects there for the Rams. Terry McLaurin scoring well. Curtis Samuel, up and down. So interestingly, Brissett and Howe both playing. So I don't know if Howe got injured or they just decided to mix it up. But nice. Buffalo and Dallas, we've talked about James Cook, Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb. So it's like about it in terms of scoring. My boy Ferguson doing okay. Baltimore and Jacksonville. So Lamar top scoring. Isaiah Likely. So I bought him into one of my redraft leagues where we've got, a few extra skill players required. He's done well for me there. Not too much to discuss there from Jacksonville. And then the Eagles losing again. So other than Hurts rushing, nothing going on there for the Eagles. Kenneth Walker scoring well for Seattle. JSN with a touchdown. So, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. As usual, not doing any trades this week, hanging on until uh, week 18 when we'll probably need them for that last push. So, leave Tyreek, but Keenan Allen, don't know what's going on with him. But we will monitor this, I guess. We have got Flowers that can come in. But especially now that I know that both auto emergencies are on the table, probably doesn't really matter that much. So I guess it's just looking at, first of all, captaincy options. Uh, well, actually, sorry, defense and kicker options first. So Dallas playing Miami. Who's Chicago got? Chicago playing the Cardinals. So we might actually give the Bears a run. They've earned it. And then San Fran is playing Tuesday or Monday night football at Baltimore. So, well, at home, sorry, Baltimore. So maybe we'll give Moody a run. It'll be the case that we've got it the wrong way around, but that's fine. Yeah, actually, we'll stick solid with Aubrey. I feel like this could be a bit of a shootout. So high scoring might mean there's only like single points for Aubrey, not field goals, but we'll run that risk, I think. So then the captaincy. So Philadelphia against the Giants. Surely Hurts is the guy. I mean, I think we have to give McCaffrey some credit. It'd be really hard to pull off the loophole. I think because Musgrave is out, but Monday night football or Sunday night football. Oh, it is Monday. Oh, okay, yeah. So that would be like Christmas Day in America that they're playing. That's insane. So yeah, I reckon Hurts is going to give us a little Christmas present against the Giants. Uh, yeah, San Fran Baltimore should be a cracker as well. So it might be a couple of days of me just sitting watching the footy. Brilliant. Nothing wrong with that. All right, but we'll leave it there. So as usual, if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to get them below the video. Uh, if you like the NFL stuff, give the video a like, subscribe for all the fantasy content that we've got, and other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.